This video finds you because they're going to be matching your energy. The way you move will be a silent mirror for people to self reflect and adjust accordingly. Before we get into today's reading, I do want to address some complications that the channel is facing. Um, Wrongfully, YouTube has not only demonetized us, but also given us a nudity and sexual content strike. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, they must have seen one of the cards. No, they are claiming that I, the reader, was not clothed or I was putting content out for sexual gratification. I tried to fight it as much as I could. I did everything that I could. I can no longer do anything else unless I was to take it to the lawyers, and I just, whatever, bro. That's how I feel about this right now. It's just whatever, bro. For right now, I'm going to maintain posting as per usual. We are qualified for monetization again in September, which means that I'm not going to be able to pour as much into this channel as I would like to because as everyone else does, I have bills to pay. And so I have to focus on things that are paying said bills, but I will still be showing up according to the divine flow. I have to admit that it is quite difficult for me to continue on this channel. I really just want to give up on it because I just have a feeling that YouTube is going to continue to attack the channel until it's just not going to grow. Um, Especially because in the dispute, they said that my channel holds no value and is not providing anything of substance to people. And I asked them, how could that possibly be if the channel is growing as quickly as it is? I think that that speaks for itself, that it does hold value. And I tried to even stress to them that this is an educational, religious slash spiritual platform where we are learning about um, channeling energies through God, our divine source. And they just didn't care. And I have to admit that it's becoming difficult to even record on this channel. So just make sure you check the links down below, book personal readings with me if you would like to. But I think I might move this content to Patreon because that's the only way I can see this being worth it at this point. But I'm going to continue to pray about it and just see how the spirit moves me. Okay. 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 So let's go. Let's go. Like we said in the intro, they're going to be matching your energy. The way that you move will be a silent mirror for people to self reflect and adjust accordingly. And I also added here in the notes that you'll see people showing a different side of themselves because it's an aspect that reflected to them from within you. So let's get into it. Why this video find you? King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Someone's fully comprehending and grasping something. There's something about your groundedness and emotional maturity that is so heartwarming and blocks out any sort of negativity in the others or in onlookers. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it makes you appealing. It makes people want to be more like you. Yep. Nine of Pentacles. Yep. So again, notice mirroring because people are seeing like all this yellow here. They're like in awe of you. And I'm also picking up on the word gratification. People are not only emotionally satisfied, but they are grateful to be in contact with someone like you. You're very refreshing. You feel like a dip in the pool or a dip in the lake or the ocean or the body of water that just brings somebody peace. But I'm actually seeing running water like a river or a creek. Yeah, King of Swords. someone to learn from, um, someone to be kind to. You're showing up as a rare individual that creates a safe space for community, vulnerability, livelihood is also something that's coming through here. You have a liveliness about you as well. And the 10 of cups. So people are processing the bubbly feelings or anticipation that they feel in your presence. Yeah, okay. So now the feminine side of my nose is itching. So there's something awakening the feminine energy in the particular people that this video is referring to when you're interacting with them. You are activating their feminine energy. You're making their feminine energy feel safe enough to show up in the same way that you do, in the same way that yours does. And I keep channeling the word gratification. Define gratification. Pleasure, especially when gained from the satisfaction of a desire. So you show up as quenching the thirst, quite literally. And this feels like intellectual thirst. Breadth is the word that's coming through here. Something that has value, holds weight, and appreciates in value as time goes on. Look at that, Saturn, appreciation as time goes on. There's also this energy coming through here too that's highlighting how the more that they get to know you or the more that they learn about you, the longer that they talk to you, the more interested in you that they are, which activates a desire within them to be interesting like you, which activates a desire within them to be internally wealthy and rich like you are spiritually, that breadth. What does that word actually mean? Define breadth. No, that one. The distance or measurement from side to side of something, the width, exactly. Like the thickness or the solidarity of something. In this case, the thickness, the depth is associated with importance, significance, true significance, not egoic significance. Mars at the bottom of the deck. The type of wisdom, information, knowledge, and emotional intelligence that takes you places again. Mars energy here with Saturn, it gains appreciation or gains momentum over time. So there's also this energy here too that these readings are referring to. That I'm sorry that this reading is referring to in the people. It's letting you know that this will be expressed in people that notice themselves feeling more attracted to you, drawn to you as time goes on, especially for people that lose interest quickly. I think that you have activated some sort of longevity. messenger, serious energy bringing harmony and balance. There's this energy here too, where I was talking about like quenching a thirst. It feels like a thirst that they didn't know that they had. You're providing something that they didn't know that they needed, or something that they didn't know was necessary, or something that they didn't know was possible, or something that they just didn't know or even acknowledge or care about until you showed up. Oh my gosh. I just said earlier I was seeing a river or a creek because it was moving water. Hmm. It's very refreshing, yes, and helping us to release what we don't need and stop caring about what we don't need. Like, I'm just really being given this imagery of the appreciation that you have after a long, hot hike, and you get to dip into some clean, clear, crisp, fresh water. It's so refreshing, and that is you. Ugh, yes. Hair filled. Someone new is entering your life, and it landed right on top of the Nine of Cups here. Again, this is this realization that, wow, this is a gift. Someone with this much breadth, emotional maturity, wisdom. Okay, and we have the fan here. They're like, I'm a fan. We have romance celebration party, so this could even be in relation to that. But above all, it's referencing to fifth house energy. I think what's interesting here is that you provide this in a space where it's least expected. You expect this type of energy in a classroom or from your family, but something about you showing up in this energy where there's fun also happening too. You make depth, breadth, fun. You make it cool, if you will. Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you, okay? And it makes you memorable as well. He and bird flying fell out on top of messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance with news on the way and successful outcome to your problems. Yeah, the missing piece to the puzzle, the quenching of the thirst, um, and giving us something that we didn't know that we needed. There is a deep sense of appreciation, love, and gratitude for you, whether it be romantic, platonic, or even work wise. Exactly. I can't, it just, it can't get any more clear. The level of expansion that you bring to people's perception, to people's knowledge, their brain, their idea. Look, expect powerful change. You also make people believe in magic. Okay, and I'm also getting here too that you make people think that maybe you're a good luck charm. You're very close to achieving your goal. Prosperity lies ahead. What else can I say? This is what I'm saying. You make people feel like something is possible or that they should do something more or something like this. Like even inspiring people to be nicer, to be kinder, to show up more, or to say what they mean what they say. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, bottom deck conclusions are within reach. So I do see that some sort of a difficult chapter is quite literally coming to an end here because of the value and the breadth that you bring through emotional maturity, groundedness, and wisdom being appreciated so much that someone could literally be coming forth and either expressing this to you with words, or it could be something that's gifted to you as a reward, or like, thank you so much for doing this or providing this in my life, in my world. I want to show you my appreciation for you in this particular way. But either way, I'm picking up on like this win-win situation with gifts, of abundance being brought to you, new resources being brought to you, new friendships being brought to you, new wisdom, new wealth, etc., expanding in your world. And this is being highlighted again because of your authenticity and you being unafraid to show up as you are and as needed, not based on what people want from you, but based on what you feel you need to bring, because you just know how to read energy that well. You know how to read a room that well. You know what aspect of you is needed, and you show up in that however you see fit every time, anyways, and always.